host, Shonda Joy Howerton. Good morning to you all. Thanks for tuning in with us. We are excited that you have started your week out with us. And once again, we have another phenomenal guest who is on our show. I cannot wait to introduce her to you all. Her name is Ariane McKeller Crosby. She is a life coaching client of mine and friend, and also a member of PWAP, our Position with a Purpose community that was in Clubhouse. So I'm going to welcome Ari to the stage.
Hello. Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Shonda?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to have you with us once again, as always. It is such a pleasure. I would love for you to share with the audience how we met and stay connected. And then let's get into your business after that.
Yeah, so we met last year, I believe it was like April, at a mutual friend's house. And Shonda, just hearing your voice, your energy, just your knowledge on everything, I was just really like, yes, I want to know her more, right? Just really getting to know you a little bit more. And then you invited me to join the PWAP community in Clubhouse. And I was thinking, like, who you still use this Clubhouse? And at 6:20 a.m. But as soon as you sent me the link, I was just really, truly drawn in to the community of PWAP. It was very a transformative experience for me. It was a community that allowed me to feel safe, right? To be able to use my voice in a way I never used it before. I really was able to be vulnerable and share my story with everybody in PWAP, which truly was I was truly grateful for. So, and just also hearing everyone else's story, I really appreciate everyone's testimonies, their stories, just their knowledge. So I have a notebook full of just scriptures from just joining the meetings of PWAP. So I really appreciate the journey.
Oh, that is so good. I love it. Yes, yes. The energy was so good when we met. You were like, I was watching you and I was like, what is she doing? And you were like, I got to stay connected. Like, how do I? I was like, where's she going? And it's like, you started out over here and you just kept getting closer. And then you went, I was like, where is she going? And what is she doing? I was watching you, but I was talking. But I was like, what do you do? You're like, yeah, I need to stay connected. I was like, I love that. And I was so surprised that you joined us at 6:20 a.m. at that time and never left. And then I love that. What I could see was that you were needing something else. You were hungry for something. And I love that the interaction that we had at that time in that community really sparked something within you. And you went from, I'm just low key listening to now, wait a minute, I'm going to add some notes in here. I am not going to just be here, but you became an active part of our community. And I love seeing the growth that has happened in less than a year, because it ain't even been a year yet, right? And so I love that. And so we have you here today as one of our guests on the Be Unforgettable show because you are unforgettable. You have great energy. You are such a sweetheart and you're doing amazing things out in the community. And so tell us a little bit about what you do, the name of your company, and how you got started.
Yeah, so I'm currently doing a lot of things right now, but I'm a postpartum doula, an end of life doula, model, and then also I own my small business called Green Vibes RVA. So that is truly my passion. Green Vibes. I started it 5 years ago, and will be in April of this year. So just super excited to just celebrate that. But Green Vibes is a modern plant service that cultivates good vibes and houseplants. I promote pretty much wellness through nature, right? And how people can take care of plants in their homes and their business, from plant maintenance to plant styling, to all of the things, right? You really truly have to, when you think about the plants, you're taking care of the plants, but then also you're taking care of yourself, right? So if you're watering your plants and you're moving your plant and doing this, are you doing that for yourself as well? So that's why I really fell in love with plants. for a while. So at a point, I had at least 1,000 plants. I mean, not 1,000, excuse me, 100 plants. 100 plants in my living room alone. Um, Currently, I have 30 plants in my room, just in my bedroom. So just really, I love the way plants make you feel. I love the energy that they bring. I love the colors that they also bring into your space as well. So just really excited to continue to involve in my business as the years go on and just really get back in different ways. So I could come to your house and repot. I can help with styling, the plants in your home. I can help style plants in your business, bring some energy, bring some life into that space.
I love that. This is such, to me, an untapped area because I don't know anything about it, right? So it may be tapped in, but listen, I love it because, when you walk into a room, if it's nothing there, if there are no plants there, it's a different vibe. I mean, but as soon as you even, first of all, mine are artificial. Okay, let's be clear. However, it still adds, it adds warmth to the room, right? It adds peace to the room, and so I can only imagine having real plants and what they do because they give off their own energy, right? I wish I could keep mine alive long enough for to have them in there. So I'm definitely gonna have you come by and hook me up a little bit. But I love that. And so you said you'll come to persons' homes. I love that you'll come to their office and help them really kind of situate things. I see, like, oh my goodness, I think that is so beautiful. And so what area? You are Green Vibes RVA, so you are in Richmond, Virginia. Is that correct?
Richmond, Virginia. But okay to, drive within 50 miles if it needs to be. So Petersburg or a little bit further, Williamsburg. But yes, just pretty much in the surrounding areas of Richmond. So that's, I have been enjoying doing it for 5 years. I do pop-ups as well. I also have my plants in a local flower shop off of Brooklyn Park. So just really excited about just being able to showcase plants. So that way people can, add it as a gift, right? So if you go into a housewarming gift or a baby gift or whatever type of gift, to just bring that greenery and nature into someone's life, right? So I truly enjoy it. I really do enjoy it.
I love that. Oh my goodness. And so you said you've been doing this now for 5 years. And so how did you get started?
So I got started during the pandemic. As soon as they said, work from home, which was in March, just sitting home and enjoying the flexibility of just being at home at that time to be safe, right? It was just something that, I was surrounded by my plants, right, at that time. So I'm like, what can I do? What can I do to get back to other people as they work from home, right? With that energy, pick up that productivity and all of the things. So that's when I started Green Vibes. And I had my first pop up, I believe in August or September of 2020 at the RVA Black Farmers Market. So, oh my God, from there, I have met amazing people, from clients to business owners. Just truly thankful of the journey of everyone that I've met so far. So, and still continue with those relationships to this day. So I'm excited to see what's next, right? I'm excited to see what else that I take the business, right? So.
Absolutely. We have no idea how far it will go. I mean, even, I'm not going to go there, but just a little bit, but even the opportunity that you have gotten, to style plants, in someone's home. I mean, just that's a great starting point. I'm trying not to talk about it unless you want to talk about it, but
you gotta check out my page. You gotta check out my page, my Instagram and my Facebook, which you can follow me at Green Vibes RVA. I also have a website, which is www.greenvibesrva.com. So yeah, come check me out. Just any requests, just send me a message, and I'm happy to explore and see how I can help, right? How I can promote that wellness, right, for yourself and your plants, right? I'm truly just passionate about it. me just giving back and just celebrating life, right? Celebrating life, celebrating nature
Yes.
in a way that we have never before. So yeah, green is the vibe. Green is the vibe.
Green is the vibe. Real quickly, before we get ready to wrap up, you said something in a conversation that we had earlier, and I love that. You said, as today's topic is nurturing nature and ourselves, you said something about when we are watering the plant, we need to also water ourselves. Can you just elaborate a little bit about that and then leave us with a few tips before we get ready to wrap up today?
Yeah, just truly like people sometimes maybe overthink the care of a plant. So right, yeah, plants have different requirements, right? That they need water, different lighting, and that sorts. But when you do water your plants, make sure you also giving water to yourself, right? You need it as well. When you move a plant because it needs more sunlight, make sure you're also getting outside and getting your vitamin D or whatever you need to nurture and fuel that energy within you. And then also just if your plant needs movement in the room, right? That's too much shade for it. Make sure you also move, get out and move, or move the space. Is it time for you to change up your room, your living room, and switch it up a bit so that way it can seem fresh and new and different? So just reminding yourself when you do that for your plants, talk to it nice, right? Name it.
Mm.
You also want to do those things for yourself. Talk to yourself nice in a positive way. So I will leave with a quote that I have been carrying with me for years that was given to me like when I was in 7th, 8th grade. At first, I didn't just understand it, but never say never. Never say never. So as I journey through life, just realizing like anything is possible. Anything is possible. So if you want to write that book, write it. If you want to start that business, start it. Do it. Just do it. So just really taking your time to nurture everything, right? Just taking your time to heal. Surround yourself by family and community and friends that will help uplift and grow, right? So just being determined and also having faith, right? Trusting in God is how I got here. Um, I really appreciate what He has done in my life every day. Every day, I'm truly just grateful and just wow, I'm here. I can't believe it. I can't
I
believe
love that, Ari. Never say never. And then, real quickly, I love that because I've done 1,000 things that I never thought that I would do, and everything that I said I won't go do are the things that I ended up doing. So I love that. Never say never. And we have just one more minute, but what about journaling? Um,
it.
do
Ooh,
you journal, or do you want to speak to that real quickly before we get ready to seriously wrap up?
yes, no, journaling is very important. I just kind of my thing is I've been figuring out how to do it in so many different ways. But yeah, I journal every morning, and even if it's a journal to like, what did I do today, right? Even if it's something that's simple, so that way you have something on paper. So journaling, I feel like is truly, truly important to write down how you feeling, your thoughts, what are you dreaming about, right?
I love
What are
it.
you passionate about? What story do you want to tell, right? So
Yes.
just really down from a physical book to now I'm also exploring the option of doing digital, like just writing it on my MacBook or on my phone, or also using my voice, right? Just so that something I could replay back years from now of like,
I
oh my
love
gosh,
it.
I can't believe I said that, or listen to what I said. I'm still saying that to this day. So just truly using all avenues when it comes to journaling to really express yourself and just really get what you have inside out.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for that. Thank you for being a guest on our show today. And thanks for
Shonda.
being, you're welcome. Thanks for being unforgettably you. I love that. Keep on with your green vibes and doing all the things that God is leading you to do. And thanks for reminding us to also have a journal of gratitude. Just to tell the Lord, thank you for what I have. I might not have what I want, but I'm grateful for what I do have, right? As I'm
Absolutely.
on my way to get something else. And so thank you, Ari. I can't wait for you to send your green vibes over here. And have an amazing day.
Thank you. You as well, Shonda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate everything you have done. Really. Thank
You are
you.
so very welcome. Thank you for being an outstanding client who does what I asked them to do. And you trust me. And I look forward to us connecting again. Have a great day, Ari. All right, guys. And so that is the end of our show, the Be Unforgettable Morning Show. This is a little pop, right, for you to start your day and for your week. And so we hope that you'll be a guest. You can always reach out to us by going to beunforgettableShow@gmail.com to be a guest. There's also some links in the description. And so don't forget to have a great day. Remember that you're positioned with a purpose by God to be unforgettable. So go show up and be unforgettably you. Have a great day.